Hello and welcome back to TimberBorn Metal Madness Episode 5. Before I get started, if you haven't seen the new mega build that I released, go check that out. It's on my channel, link will be in the description. And this will actually be the last episode for this playthrough since with the new update it changed the storage system, so this save is no longer compatible with the game. But with that, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm doing is getting a staircase set up to go to the mine shaft that's up above in the little ridge inside the plateau, because that'll be unlimited metal supply, which will be necessary since the ruins will eventually run out, but not anytime soon. Also wanted to mention that although this will be the last episode for this playthrough, I have a new series that is going to be coming out shortly, and I think this one is going to be pretty good. So I'm pretty excited to get started on it, but more will be on that later. And a lot of this episode is actually going to be revolving around this second district, since they don't really have a whole lot that they can do on their own other than mine the scrap metal. But we're going to try and get some of the self-sufficiency stuff required for them set up. So I think one of those things is going to be getting some more water, and we already have the dam set up, but gonna have to, get some more stuff. Also, like getting a forester and getting some sort of farm established. So, and I think one of the things also will be to get some water dumped in that little crevice right there, because that way it won't flow away and we'll be able to store a little bit more than we can just behind this dam here. So I am actually really excited for the new update since it makes the storage system so much easier. As you can see here, trying to look at which warehouses are holding which resources, and it's just kind of a pain to do that. So with the new one, it's just one resource per warehouse, and they also added in a smaller warehouse so that in the beginning you can keep a small amount of, like carrots, berries, stuff like that. One thing I was not a huge fan of was that they moved planks and treated planks to the pile, and so now you can only store like 180 planks in a normal size pile. But other than that, I think that it's all going to be great having the new storage system, so not having to deal with berries and carrots infecting every warehouse that you have, because there's just always so many of those. So this will be a good addition overall. And now we can get some of the items required to help make this district a little bit more self-sufficient, starting with a forester, since we'll need wood for just about everything. And it's right on the edge, so need to make sure it's close enough. Probably we will want to put a new staircase in at some point, but for now this will be fine. So yeah, getting a lumber mill set up, and not going to be able to really rely on a water wheel or just a water wheel since this is Iron Teeth, because they don't have the windmills. But yeah, power wheel will be the most simple solution since it's consistent, and also it seems like the water wheels don't really work as well in larger rivers since the water just flows around it instead of trying to resist and push through the water wheel. So I think if you are going to use a water wheel, using it in a smaller river or having the water wheels go all the way across is the best route. Now that we have the forester, water pump, and the lumber mill set up, it's time to make sure that the right trees are planted, but we are going to actually have to leave some space for future buildings, being lumberjacks, teeth grindstone, stuff like that, since they won't actually be able to be located to the right of the forester since it's outside of the range of the district center. And the forester plants blueberries, so we'll kind of get some more of those planted since we actually will need them for the breeding pods. Iron teeth do need blueberries, but the folktails don't need them long term. So I am gonna want to get another staircase set up because it seems like the theme of this video is just building staircases. So, but this one I do want to create it so that I can get access to some of the trees up top since wood's a little scarce right now for this district. There's no birch, which means that it's going to be, pine and maple. I don't think there's chestnut, but either way, that's going to be a lot of wood that's accessible. And so as soon as the beavers can make those stairs, that'll open up just a lot of wood for the second district, which will go a long way in helping them get the resources they need in the beginning, even though there's plenty of wood in the other district. But if they can do it themselves, then they're gonna do it. Looks like we got the staircase finished. So now we can get a few lumberjack flags set up to give us some more wood since there's not a whole lot for this district. The other district has quite a bit, but gotta get some here, and that'll help get some more houses built since the well-being of all beavers, folktails, and iron teeth is dependent on a lot of things, including shelter. So if they don't have shelter, then they lose, I think it's 3 well-being levels, and that is not ideal since they become less efficient if they have a decreased well-being level. So, and then also we want to make sure that the breeding pods are uh, being fully stocked since that's the literal lifeblood of the beavers. And I made some more stairs because I wanted to, keep the stair theme running for the final episode. But anyways, now I'm gonna put some dynamite down because I want to have some water flow this way. Not all of it, but just enough to kind of bring a little bit of green life to some of the barren soil over here. So this will be, because it'll like waterfall down, and I actually have a little bit of a path carved out, but not, oh, they can't reach all the berries. So we'll need a path over there. And also, yeah, I'll probably want to put the paths down in the way so that the berries can't spread to where I just had them get cleared out. So that'll be a deterrent for the future, and I'll also give the beavers access to the final set of berries. So we're in a drought, and I think we're actually running a little bit low on water behind the dam. So should probably pause that, make sure we don't dry out the riverbed. Because if that dries out, that's not going to be good. The trees will be fine, but the carrots won't, and I don't really want to have any of the food dry out. So I think we should probably get a water dump set up and don't have that unlocked. But it's only 250 signs, and I'm gonna have over 3,000 signs. Plenty to go around. So gonna get that set up. And there's not a whole lot of water in this district right now, but I think probably when the next wet season appears, which is only in 0.8 days, they'll probably get another water pump or 2 set up to make sure we have sufficient water. So, and with that, we're gonna wrap up this Let's Play. I had a great time doing it. I never done anything like this before, but I thought it turned out pretty good. And if you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe. And for the next one, I'm going to do Road to 500 Beavers. And I'm really excited for that because I have not gotten anywhere close to 500 beavers in one map. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be kind of interesting because I don't know if I've really seen that done. And I also have the next mega build planned. That one's going to take a bit longer though, since I have to put dozens of hours into actually building it. So it'll be a little bit longer. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.